Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Oddworld Abe's Odyssey 2 Abe's Exodus, the sequel to Game LP January 1st. And this is my favorite of the three Oddworld games. Most people like to say the only three Oddworld games, because after a lot of people swear off Oddworld from existence pretty much, even though Oddworld Adventures and the Habit Tales of Oddworld are somewhat passable. But opening cutscene showing what happened, then they're just starting off the game. We'll explain the thing later.
In case it was too cheap to purchase our last game, let me tell you a bit about what happened. It was all about this Abe guy that worked in this dumb meat factory called Rupture Farms. The place was run by Gluckins, and they was on the verge of going out of business. They had already chopped up all the wild creatures, so now they had no choice but to chop up Abe and his buddies too. We gave Abe the ability to talk, so he could do the right thing and rescue his pals.
Hello, hello, follow me. Okay.
But some people didn't care about doing the right thing.
Hello, hello. Oops.
They thought it was more fun to get them all shot. Or ground up.
Hello, hello. Oops. I don't know.
Or crushed.
Oops.
Or even beaten. Needless to say, this pissed some folks off, and they didn't lift a finger to help Abe in the end. But if you was halfway decent about it, and tried your best to save Abe's buddies, the end would have been much better for Abe. And if you'd like to see it, you should dish out some cash and go buy this stinking game. And we gotta eat too, you know.
Is Scott hand branded on Moon's odd face? This hero may free the Modakin race with skin of blue and spirit guides too. Only he can save our bones from brew. But shall he fall to block and yoke? Modakin nation be doomed to croak. This is Necrum. Long ago, the Budakans brought their dead here. That was before the Gluckans started stealing our bones. They used Budakan slaves to do it. Blind ones that couldn't see. The Gluckans didn't want anyone to know what they were digging up. And no one ever did. Not until the spirits of those bones paid me a visit. That's me. My name is Abe. I had just returned from saving 99 Moonakins from Rupture Farms. That's when they came to see me.
Abe, you're the savior of the Budakans, so you gotta help us.
The Gluckins are digging up our bones.
You gotta come to Necrum, Abe.
Well,
Quickly.
We had to do something, so me and some others left to search for Necron. Our journey started well. We were kind of excited.
Abe, you're just the greatest.
Okay. But by lunchtime, we were getting pretty tired. Come on. Okay. did, or it was unbearable? It's 'cause you were in this mess.
This bites!
Can I go home? Oh. What's that? Don't know. Where is that coming? Hey, look at that. It's a bone. I think we're close. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We're not supposed to be here. Look out, Abe!
There's some really great voice acting. The voice of Abe's really great. Voice used in All World Adventures and Avatars of All World is actually really, really bad, but okay. Now, first off, I'm just going to answer everyone's question. All World 3, we'll see what happens. If I do end up doing it, which will most likely happen, it'll be later on. Now, one thing that people really do criticize this game for, it's a lot of people's least favorite in like the first trilogy is mostly the fact that there's a lot of replay value. I don't know which I have more in All World 2 or 3 because I'm currently in the middle of playing All World 3 again. It's just the backtracking doesn't really bother me that much. Just as far as recording LP goes, I'm not going to be able to separate videos into levels like I did in All World 1. But what I'm going to do is record the entire Burial Grounds overworld in bulk and see how much I can get done. So basically, Burial Grounds first overworld. We're actually setting up to a level right now. This is the very first level. I'm just going to get as much as I possibly can here and stop for here in the second overworld. I figured that'll be great because I'll be able to knock out plenty of parts because I'll be going to all different levels per world. Because a lot of levels sort of intertwine with each other because you have to purchase or earn an ability in a certain level, which people don't really like. But you have to buy or earn an ability in one level to save some extra Mudokons and such in another level. So they all sort of intertwine. You'll see how it is when we start hitting the second world. But for now, the difference is as far as gameplay goes. But killing enemies, as you can see, raises the number of little spirit things. Because in every single level, there's a gateway, a power up. And a power up can only be activated once you kill a certain amount of enemies. It's not a bad idea, but really shows the reason of why you want to kill every single enemy. You can actually get wet in certain parts of the game, like right here, as you can see. See the water's actually flowing through. It's really cool. As far as this guy goes, he's an ass. He basically makes you pay Mudokons to do certain things like open up areas for you, give you an ability. Like he actually teaches you it. Okay, she's basically telling us to transfer background and foreground. Something we don't know about. You can actually slap Mudokons now, as you can see. You can talk to more than one Mudokon. Mudokons will actually work for you. And those things are called boilers. Basically, you need to turn the wheel and it'll activate the something. Sometimes you need to turn multiple ones at once. One thing I don't think was in the Oddworld one is that will actually be able to shoot from the background to the foreground. Where basically, if you're possessing a walking slig, then you'll be able to. If you're in the background, you'll be able to shoot from the background to the foreground. It becomes a cursor instead of just saying Abe's hands to the possessed slig. As far as or think saves people we need to save go there. We're seeing right now there are Mudokons, which are like the main people we need to save. Sort of like the Mudokons in Oddworld 1. And the Mudokons can be either doing tasks when someone will give them to you, or it'll just be randomly lying around, find them, pick them up, save them, and save Mudokon. And Mudokons have multi emotions. They can be either normal, angry, depressed, or wired. You need to apologize to angry and depressed Mudokons and slap wired Mudokons, which I really like. I really like the Mudokon concept, and it's in Oddworld 3 with the Scrub Mudokons, Native Mudokons, Mudokon eggs, and Fuzzles. As for anything else, there's the Ghost Trap, which is, again, I guess like the main thing you need to get. Sort of like, that's basically a point A, point B thing. Basically, you talk to this guy, main person here, he's standing by, he places a flag, I guess. You talk to him and he gives you a Ghost Trap for your slap for, I guess, helping out. But all you do is get from point A to point B, you get yourself and you're good. And this is with the ability gate. We can talk to this guy, main person over here. I'm just going to skip a little dialogue because it's not really unnecessary. Something you need to do. People normally tell you what you need to do. You never need to find on your own. They're pretty easy right off the bat. Some of them are definitely pretty challenging. But all of the worlds here are really nice and unique, and that's what I love this game for. Its environment and its music make this game awesome to me. Oddworld 3 is most people's favorite, but I like Oddworld 2 more. I gotta give this game a lot of credit too, because most games, whenever there's multiple someone you need to save, if you accidentally kill one of them, they for some reason still keep the V in there. And you guys all know what I'm talking about. Can't name specifics, but for say you accidentally kill someone, as for right now, where Oddworld is done, what the hell am I doing? I need to get the stuff, guys, up here. Well, Oddworld is done, see if you pause, you'll go to Stats menu, and it tells you how many Mudokons you've saved. See, I've saved 22 Mudokons, 0 have been terminated. If I were to kill one by accident, say 1 has been terminated. Whereas in most other games, still say 1 has been terminated, or 1 has been terminated. Most people are just lazy and put the S or V in parentheses, but Oddworld got the coding down right. Okay, this is what the shooting from the background and foreground I'll talk about. Basically, when I sculpt, he's supposed to go back out at some point today. Let's come back out and come back in. Okay, there is. Basically, you need to possess the slig by somebody staying put and chanting to possess him by holding all 4 show buttons, and you're good. Okay, so he's basically telling us to kill cute, innocent little slugs. Poor babies, I guess, but we're not doing anything about the little pesky birds flying around here. Oh, we kill those for health for some reason. Okay, so he's basically saying we can shoot pretty far. So all you got to do is aim for his ass. Acquired. There's one thing I'm supposed to wait for, because as you saw earlier on, there was a well in the Soulstorm Brewing Machine. We don't have the ability to save Mudokons hit sick from brew yet, and we don't have the ability to jump in wells yet. We get those abilities in the next world. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to leave, get the ability to jump in wells and hit Mudokons sick from brew and come back. But which I guess wouldn't sound like a good idea on paper, but there's a way in this level specifically. It's a sort of cheat system, get 100% no matter what. So I'm going to be able to complete the first one through. Okay, so shooting from background, foreground. Basically, aim with the down button and shoot with the circle button, and you're good. But sort of feels like Bomberman 64. Kind of just the entire Mudokon concept of doing these meaningless tasks to get stuff. Because for some reason, like, these people here, like, your whole main objective of Izumi Dawkins is to save Izumi Dawkins to get the evil, I don't know, king or emperor, whatever, out of the area. And if they want him out, why are they teasing me by making me do these meaningless tasks if they're holding him in Dawkins? So these guys are just being assholes. It's like Rosario Bear and Donkey Kong, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. He's got nothing to hide. I was gonna say Donkey Kong D, but do I really have to race his ass, you know? Some games not pull off.